Here you go, folks. Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. This isn't an illusion. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Late night Monday workbench live, or whatever we're going to call it. We haven't decided yet. But yeah, this is obviously eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing the Gang of Four once a month the first week, and then we'll be dropping these in as and when me and him can. We're hoping to do these every week, that we're not doing a Gang of Four, because midnight works for me and Fox because of our real life commitments, etc., etc.
Yeah, because we're weird.
We're looking at doing that. So welcome to the first one. Hopefully you'll see this as a regular thing and just pop along and keep us company. There's no agenda, no plan. We're just going to be doing whatever eModels build we're currently working on, but we'll be doing it live on air for you folks. Yes.
Yes.
So on Festa 67's workshop from eModels, and that, as you well know, is Fox. We got both names up, so let's get rid of that and turn off the display names, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I don't need those.
Which is that one. There you go. I have a button. I have a button for everything, folks. So we'll turn them off. Don't need duplication.
That's what his missus says.
So one thing I didn't do from last Monday's show is switch the names off. But so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll just have a quick scoot in the chat. There's me and Fox in there saying hello. We got LWM Bill. Apparently it's Monday already. He says, "Yeah, it is, mate." And then Jeff Light is in, says, "Hi, Cole, Fox, and all in Chatland." Hello, Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? Mate? Big hugs and love to you and Maggie, mate. I hope you're both doing all right. If you can just let me know that audio and video is fine, I'll be able then not to fret in case the audio is clipping or whatever.
Yeah, do let us know, because the thing is, we don't know how we look and sound because we're not at your end watching.
Absolutely. The Bobbins says, will there be chassis?
Oh, it's within 5 minutes. I'm leaving. I'm
Bobbins.
I'll turn my camera off.
Would you like to see my chassis? Chassis. Chassis. Chassis.
Going now, bye.
There you go.
I've got a
Retro Rabbit is in, James. Say hello,
hey, James.
Mate. Hello, James. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. So,
yes.
Without further ado, what are you up to there, geese?
Well, I'm very glad that you asked me that. Thank you very much. Tonight I'm carrying on with my Warhammer 40k Space Marines. I know it says Dreadnought there, but it was a Dreadnought. That I started ages ago. I'm going to be doing this in the style of the Imperial Fists, so it's going to be yellow.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, so
happy days, mate. Happy
for these live streams, I
days.
wanted something that's not too complex and that I can paint quite easily and crack on with. So, yeah, get this done. So I built the start of the body, and that's as far as I got. So we'll crack on with that tonight.
Oh, nice one, mate. Happy days.
How about you?
I am going to be doing a bit more on the old El Camino with a slight difference. It's going to bear no resemblance to the box.
No.
You know what I'm like. So it's just going to be a dystopian little nomadic vehicle wandering the wilderness. Yeah.
Festa is incapable of doing a box build because every time he just thinks about doing something as it is in the box, he just gets his twitch.
Put it this way, I've been working in Fusion 360 doing tin pots, frying pans and little stoves. So as you can imagine, it's not going to be that similar to what's in the box. But
no.
You know, it's basically a take on something else I've seen online and I took a fancy to, and I'm just going to put my own twist on it. So that's what I'm going to do. So there you go, folks.
James says, looks and sounds like a bunch of goofy yahoos. That's about right then. Perfect.
Oh, that's about right then.
Bill says, I've had a chest/cold/cough thing going, so I've been hitting the cough medicine. I'm not even sure where I am, let alone what day of the week it is.
My missus has had that, mate, for about 6 weeks. It's a proper lingerer, Bill. Just as she thinks it's going, it's back. She was getting worried because, you know what it's like, persistent cough, your brain starts, doesn't it, thinking.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's been down to have a figure. They're like, yeah, there's a lot of it going around, so...
If you haven't already done so, though, Bill, do get it checked just in case. Make sure it's not a chest infection.
Yeah. Apparently it's going to be a big thing this winter. I had my, what's his name's, COVID and flu thing come through, so I've got to go and have that all done. So
I do mine.
They're like, have you had them done yet? And I went, no. So I just checked my medical app and it's all been uploaded, so...
Yeah, they sent me the reminder for my morphs, flu and COVID jab. Just like, great, thanks for that, but we have to have them come to us, and every time we register for it, they just never bother coming back to us. So.
Yeah. So where I've been in today, obviously having the MOT, they're like, yeah, you've got to come back in a couple of weeks, so we'll do everything then. I was like, oh, all right then.
You get your tyres rotated.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. You know that thing when you go back to a model after about 8 weeks and you haven't got no idea where you were up to or what your plan was?
Yeah.
It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Luckily for me, I took a few photos of where I got to last week of this so that I could remember.
I think I remember.
A lot of the time I go into the folder that I uploaded the last video to and I quickly sit and watch a couple of minutes and it's like, oh yeah, that's where I got to.
That's where I was. Right, I've just caught up with myself.
Because we do forget, because we're old.
Yeah, because we're old gimmers, that's what we are, farty old gimmers. Yeah, so we are hoping to make this a regular thing. It'll usually just be me and Festa at the bench, like he says, working on whatever we've got on at the time. We might occasionally do like a little what's in store or something, or other bits and bobs as the mood takes us.
Exactly.
We might occasionally wander in and have a look at your work in the gallery or something, but we're not on a strict, like, it'll just be like, let's just do this tonight, we'll do that tonight.
Exactly, and beware, folks. I'm going to pre-warn you now.
If after 11 o'clock, he trumps a lot.
If I'm in a mischievous mood, you may get that. Yes. Yeah. You'll see on screen the logo. You may get them up here. Randomly, folks.
I can't see what that is.
I know. So,
oh, no.
Yeah. So I may well be mischievously destroying the languages again. I've got them all set up. And yeah, if I'm in a mischievous mood, don't be too surprised if you get a Festus factoid.
Fudge.
Factoid even. Nearly pop up and slap the taste out of your chops because, I've been asked a few times about them. And
there's nothing worse than being unexpectedly hit in the face by Festus factoids.
So, don't be too surprised if they suddenly appear.
Yeah,
JC Bricks is in, evening morning. Colin Fox, all in chat. Hello, James.
I think we have missed your awesome pronunciations of things.
My mispronunciation. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
I'm going again. I've got a flap on my camera.
Wibblecins.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So, I had a couple of messages recently about the factoid, and it's difficult with the format on the Gang of Four because obviously we got young Tedward doesn't hear so well, Chris doesn't see so well, and it's like I can't expect them to follow along because I do talk quite quick. And I thought, well, if we're going to be doing this and this is going to be part of the regular content, then I might just throw in the odd factoid when we're doing the gallery or what's in store. And we're just generally having a week where we're not fettling at the bench because we can't be bothered, or we're just having a break from our builds. So to keep that show with some content rather than it be a 1 hour of just gallery, we could have a bit of mischievous shenanigans. Because
now, you see, if I was being particularly mischievousness, we could just sit and play video of Pete, mate, playing on his keyboard and singing.
Yeah.
I have footage of this.
Yeah, the world's best lounge singing, isn't it?
Yeah, because he's got a big complex, one of them big complex expensive like keyboards, and he likes to sing and play along and to the hits and the pops with his nice hat. So yes, he sent
Just
me the
think of
videos.
Vic Reeves, folks.
Hello.
Yeah.
He sent me the video, and I'm like, you don't realise you just sent me a blackmail material, but carry on.
Oh yes.
It's a mistake that Festa made once. Never will again.
It does happen from time to time.
Yeah.
He tried it the other day. I think I sent you a picture, didn't I, of ping burgers or something, but
I can't remember what it was now.
And he was like, oh, yeah, because I said, oh, yeah, I'm home alone. And he's like, oh, just think, he said, just but I haven't got no pictures of you pressing buttons. And I messaged him out. I said, do you think I'm going to fall for that? Do you think I'm going to get up and go and press buttons? And I said, not going to happen.
The important word he missed out there was, you think I'm going to fall for that again?
Exactly.
Because for those that don't know, basically Festa is not allowed anywhere near anything in the kitchen because his Mrs. H will just basically eviscerate him.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because this is the guy that put like a carburettor in the dishwasher, and it came up great.
Yeah.
But he still put his Mrs. is like, really? So H was away one week, and he said, I might have just pressed a button in the kitchen. I said, go on, do it again. I won't believe it until I see it. So he Facebook messaged me with a video of him pressing some buttons. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Download. He's like, oh, I just fell for that, didn't I? I said, yeah, you did.
She messaged me and she went, trying to impress your mates again. I went, what, love? I've just seen your thing on Facebook. Damn it.
That was the thing. Not only did he fall for me getting him to send me a video, he put it on Facebook.
It's like, damn it. I thought she might spot that in my group.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Just be glad your life as a master burglar and criminal never actually happened, because you wouldn't have been very good at it.
Yeah, I would have been a bit rubbish, wouldn't I?
You wouldn't really been a cat burglar. Ferret burglar, maybe. I discovered today the little cat from next door, one of 4, who's adopted us.
Oh, right,
Discovered today that she likes sausage rolls.
Oh, lovely.
It's one of those cats that adopts you because you've got food, so it comes in and becomes
Pretty
all
much,
friendly. Yeah. So she pops up. If the front door is even remotely ajar, she's in the house. Go meow, 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 meow.
Oh, yeah. Once they know there's an opportunity to get fed, mate, they friend for life.
And I normally give her like little slices of, you get like packets of sliced turkey and stuff. And I'm like, I haven't got anything for you, little thing. I haven't got any food. Like, oh, I've got a sausage roll. So I peeled all the pastry off the sausage roll and gave her the meaty tube. And she's like, gone.
During the summer, they all lay across the conservatory roof.
Yeah, because it's warm.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, they know.
The thing is, cats on glass look great from underneath, don't they?
Oh,
it's just
brilliant.
fantastic. It's the best thing ever.
We got one of those flash mops that you put the cloth on.
Yeah.
So I literally take the cloth off and I stick it under the glass and I just move it around and the cats chase it around with their paws. Yeah.
I'm a dog man, but I do like cats. Unfortunately, I'm a dog man, but I'm too lazy to have a dog. So if I had a pet, it would have to be a cat because the cat just looks after itself. Too lazy to actually walk a dog.
Yeah, I do miss having one, but
Miss your Gary, don't you?
yeah, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair on the animal, mate.
No. James says, if given a chance to shenan, I guarantee you they will shenanigan.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Yeah. It says randomably.
Goes without saying, mate.
Yeah. You have to remember that collectively, Festa and I have at least 500 years worth of modelling experience, but we have a collective age of 6.
Pretty much, yeah.
We have a collective mental age of about 3. So, or if you're asking Festa, if you're asking H, Festa's got like a collective age of 2. So yeah.
She just does it every time. How old are you? And I'll stand there and I'm looking at my feet whilst I'm answering.
7.
5 years.
Why have I just got this image of you in short trousers with a catapult in your back pocket?
Pretty much. That's the expression I have. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, like something got the Beano.
What have you got to say? It was a really silly thing to do and I won't do it again. Good boy, she goes. I'm like, oh, really? Why'd you treat me like a child? You feel you need to ask?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, but do you have to dress as Dennis the Menace's dad when you tell me that? Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were bald wigs. Right, so that's that bit on. I've glued on one piece. I need a rest now.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to sit yourself down there, mate, recompose
That's it.
yourself.
I'm done now. I'll see you next week. Bye. Car door slam. 95, yeah. So everybody out there, what have you all been up to? I know it's only Monday, so I can't really say how's your week going, but what have you been up to? What have you got on your bench? What have you had for your dinner or having?
Yeah, belly, beverage, biscuit, and all of that gubbins.
And tell us all the places that you all come from. All 4 of you, 5 of you. All the exciting places that you come from. Tell us exciting things that are happening in your locale. What's happening in your part of the world? Round here, nothing.
I was going to say, that sounds really quite an impressive set of questions there, mate.
Yeah, I kind of overloaded them a bit, didn't I?
I'm quite proud of you.
Yeah, but around here, nothing. It's middle-class suburbia. What do you want? Nothing ever happens. It's boring.
A bit of that going on, a bit of batteriness.
Sometimes you get a load of sirens, but they're always going away. So it's like...
Yeah, we've had a fair old bit of that today. Sirenage going on. Obviously something going on.
Yeah.
But we've had... how can I word it? Some protesting going on. So.
Oh, yeah. Some civil actions.
Yes.
People exercising their right to protest.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been expecting it.
Yes. I see you, nothing Fox, and raise you a sweet FA. Cool. You must live near me then.
There you go. Persuasion refit for now.
Now, don't forget, folks, this is a show for eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop
for all your model making needs.
Yeah, so at some point during the show or after the show, please do consider going to eModels.co.uk and having a look. There's lots of new stuff in store. I will tell you what it is. Oh, the washing machine just exploded. There's lots of new stuff. It decides to go into full-on spin from stop, and it sounds like a concrete block flying across the room. It probably is. Yeah, there's loads of new stuff in stock. So go and check it out.
Oh, the new stuff. Oh, much new stuff.
And don't forget, if you're not already following it, follow them on Facebook. It's eModel. It's facebook.com/eModels UK, I think. Or it might be eModels Ltd. I've forgotten now. A bit useless. But that's where you'll find out what the latest releases are. Lots of good stuff.
And like I say, as the shows go forward, we'll be doing a bit of what's in store and all of that. So.
Yeah. So that's the good thing. If we're not sticking to a specific format, if one day we come along and we're both like full of colds or something, or we're both knackered, we might just do a what's in store show for a couple of hours. Just look at things and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
It's a completely open market, these shows. Most of it will be at the bench, but occasionally we might be just
we might just be sort of showing your tools, equipment, things.
Yeah. Don't you show your tools on the stream?
No.
Yeah. Suffering at the minute because I've had to, let's just say, do a lot of last minute emergency washing.
Yeah.
And a lot of it needs drying very quickly, and it's like I've had to put the heating on to put stuff on the radiator, and it's 1,000 degrees right now.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm losing weight passively. Bill says, no e-modelling this month. It's electric bill month. You don't need electricity.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's that time of year where everything mysteriously seems to double in price. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm. I've got my MOT this month. Fudge. Just remembered.
Fudge sticks and broom handles, mate.
Yeah, better sort that out, I suppose, isn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be around before you know it, mate.
Yes. James says belly, waffle fry. I like the fact the Canadian is saying belly like somebody from Bolton or Bury. Belly, waffle fries, nachos, and drank a beer. That's about it.
Good man.
You are now an honorary citizen of Bolton. Belly, look at my belly. Where's me mum?
He'll be sitting there next going, you like that?
Do you like that? No, now, you know, we see it's a double piston overhead engine, you know, yes.
Bit of that in there.
Bit of that.
It's a bit of bulkhead. Do we bung that
Bulkhead.
in yet?
Take it there's been nothing exciting in your part of the world, apart from the civil
Yeah,
uprisings.
there's a bit of civil disobedience going on. Other than that, no activity at the RAF base for obvious reasons. But yeah, we're quite lucky down there. There's always something going on. There's always a hive of activity, you know, because
The kind of place where you want to actually buy a lawn chair and just sit out on the stoop.
there's always something going on locally. You know, it's a city basically, isn't it? So.
Come to Stonybridge, where there's always something going on locally. It's a very old, absolutely joke that no one will ever get because nobody remembers absolutely. Welcome to Stonybridge. There's a comedy show that should come back. Apparently it's been going for years on radio, but it never came back to telly.
No.
Shame. I used to love that show.
Definitely.
It goes on there like that. You see? Ooh, very nice. Yes, very nice. It goes on there.
It's funny, there's shows that we all remember. You know, it's a bit like Faulty Towers. Everyone remembers it. But there was only ever one series. Only about, is it 12 episodes? Something like that.
I think so.
But because it was repeated to death in the 90s, everyone remembers it.
Yeah, when we were at secondary school, and if it was like a day where in biology class, for some reason, the teacher couldn't teach us.
Yeah.
I think it was more, now I'm an adult, it was more, he couldn't be bothered that day, maybe had a bit of a hangover and just wanted to, he'd just put that particular episode of Fawlty Towers on. It would always be the same one.
Oh, yeah.
It'd either be an episode of QED where they're driving around a Van de Graaff generator in a car, being hit by lightning, or the episode where he's beating the car with a branch.
Yeah. That'll give you a damn good thrashing.
As a grown-up now, I know it was hangover days. I didn't know why he was doing it then, but teacher's a bit delicate today. No lesson.
Yeah, we had a teacher like that. Oh, let's not bother putting that in. Yeah, anyway.
Fudge.
Just want to see what that looks like with the bulkhead in. That will then go something like that. Let's build the other one now.
That's on that side, isn't it?
So that's the bumper for it. That's the dashboard. That's its O's.
O's. Mon repose, O's. Doodle doo 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 doo. That's not going to fit that way.
So,
It will not fit that way.
let's have a look.
That will fit. Right, there we go. Yes.
What we got going on. Any homemade west and south veggie stir fry, says Bill.
Ooh.
You done that, didn't you, Bailey Bridge? Yeah.
No. What? No.
135th Bailey Bridge, as suspected, harder than putting together the real thing. Bevy is a coffee. He said, sweet must be the cough meds, happy days. Jane says, retro, maybe Canadian, but great-grandpa was from Western Dunbartonshire. Oh, nice one.
Oh, ooh. There's Scottish blood in that family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mind you, there's a massive percent of Canada's population is of Scottish descent, isn't there? So
Yeah.
there was a massive migration in 19th century, I think.
Yeah.
20th century, even, maybe. Huge migration to Canada.
It was the place to go, mate.
Why wouldn't you want to go to Canada?
Exactly.
I want to go to Canada one day.
One of them places I'd dearly love to go, mate.
I want to go there and be welcomed like a lost son returning home.
Yeah. Always looks a very beautiful, tranquil country. So
I saw an interesting map the other day. It was a map of like the whole Canada, and it's a bit like Australia. You know, like on Australia, everybody is settled in like 1% around the coastline, and that's it.
Pretty much, yeah.
In Canada, it's like this little bit at the south where it's most of the cities, and everything else is just open wasteland. It's like, wow. I'd love to go to Canada.
Yeah, it's one of those places on the bucket list, but alas, I'm sad to say, probably never happen.
If you're one of those places. Doopy-doopy-doo. Jeff says, giving the old Morris car a damn good thrashing was a classic.
That was, wasn't it?
Do you know what? I don't know why, but I've always really liked those old Morris Thousands.
Yeah.
You know, with the lozenge-shaped grill and the... I kind of want one. When I was a kid, I used to have like a toy one, and it was the best-looking car in my collection of toy. I had like American...
Oh, was that the one that had the little Alsatian poking out the back window?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, of all my toy cars, I always just liked that one. It's a terrible car, but I was like, I really want one. Maybe in beige. I don't know why.
Yeah. I used to have the one with the Alsatian and the police one.
I used to have these cars, and I found out about them. I looked them up, and they were basically made of kind of some sort of weird rubbery plastic, so you could bend them.
Yeah.
But they were just like a car shape. You looked underneath, and they were completely hollow and just had a little metal axle with two wheels.
Yeah.
I used to love them. Apparently, they're quite collectible nowadays. I sometimes do that. Go on like Google and look for things that I remember from my childhood and see if they're still around. It's amazing how much is still known.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
Large. I've been lucky and got all my travelling out of my system before it became a chore because of need, says Bill. Doesn't the Morris have an issue with attracting falling pianos? No, isn't that the Allegro?
Yeah, the Allegro, yeah.
Has a problem with falling everything.
Yeah.
Sudden
It's like if
inversion
you
of ground
turn
surface.
sharply left with an Allegro, you could pop the drive shaft out.
Yeah.
It's like a unique, quirky Friday car from British Leyland.
And in a twist of irony, that actually improves the performance. I wouldn't move my camera.
What can we do on this car that's really stupid? Let's fit a square steering wheel.
Yeah. Well, I'll never forget that. I think it was on the Grand Tour where James May was interviewing the guy that designed the Allegro.
Yeah.
And he said, here is the original concept drawing of the Allegro. And it was this amazing looking sports car.
But no resemblance to one we ended up with, did it?
Yeah. And he said, what happened to it? And he said, typical type British Leyland type 1970s British industry with like strikes and not paying the staff enough.
Pretty much.
Turned into a cost-cutting exercise and just became an abomination.
Such a shame.
Okay, yeah, because if it had been designed to look like the concept drawing, it would have been an amazing car. You wouldn't have been seeing French textbooks with all the bad guys driving Reliant scimitars everywhere. You would have been driving Allegros everywhere. That was a very strange thing in my French textbooks at school. Bad guys always drove a Reliant scimitar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our neck of the woods, it was Black Mark II Jag and the Mark I Transit.
Oh, yeah.
You just think, I wonder where they're going.
So they might as well just put swag down the side, you know what I mean?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like I saw a photograph the other day of like the Great Train Robbery and all the cars under the bridge where the train was. It's like Jag.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah.
I didn't know there were still people they'd never actually identified who never found and never caught unidentified members of the gang. Amazing.
Yeah, it's still open.
Yep. Washing machine spinning like a dervish downstairs. I found I can set it to like, I know I'm talking about stuff you won't understand now because you're not allowed near this technology, but I found if I put it on like the quiet speed, it just, everything comes out just dripping wet. It's like, oh. So I have to put it on like window rattling speed. It makes me sad. Which way around does that go? It goes that way around. They weren't no grasses back then, says Bill. They weren't no grasses back then.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, doing a Bertie then became a thing, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's when you hear him go, why go out and chase a real crim. It's like, what was you bought in for? Safe blowing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but we're honest crims.
we're honest governor, you know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Yeah. Traditional used to come up. Oh, but we're traditional crooks. Okay.
I remember watching an episode. I saw a bit of an episode of The Sweeney about a year ago.
Yeah.
And I hadn't watched Sweeney since I was a kid, I'll be honest. And like there's John Thor in the office with the bloke from Minder, I've forgotten his name.
Dennis Waterman.
Dennis Waterman there. And there's like, they've gone into this office in this company where there's been a safe blown. And there's like John Thor and then the forensic guy and then the guy from the company, and Dennis Waterman walks in with like 5 cups of tea for everybody. And they've all got cigarettes hanging out of their mouth. And they're all like, oh yeah, a bit of a job, this bit of a blag, you need Billy Blag. And they're looking at the safe and they're all like, yeah, this ain't some modern criminal, this is some old lag.
Yeah.
This is proper criminal, this is a proper old criminal. Like, oh yeah, there's only 3 of them I can think of.
Yeah.
And they're probably all called Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going on about how this job, like nobody was hurt, there wasn't an armed robbery, they just did it in this depth of the night and they blew the safe quietly. So yeah, this is a proper old school lag now.
Proper old school crib doesn't mess with ordinary folk.
And they're all just stood around the crime scene with a cup of tea in hand, cigarette in mouth, dropping ash everywhere, talking about, yeah, being old school lag. It'll be old Ronnie. Yeah, probably.
God, you'd never guess you weren't from London, mate. God, sound just like us.
Was it like a native?
Oh, mate, I had to pinch myself. Not been back home, it was.
Jeff says the mastermind of the Great Train Robbery has never been identified.
No.
And Bill says, write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. And spells it F-E-E-M, theme tune. Right, bits applied.
No longer with us, is he? Dennis Waterman, brown bread,
no.
isn't he?
Good few years ago now.
Yeah.
At his funeral, the people that owned all the stags he drove in New Tricks turned up.
Yeah.
In the stags that he'd driven in the series. That's quite nice. I was given a choice between missile launchers or dirty great big bolters.
Oh, right, yeah.
Big bolters.
Oh, mate, it's always going to be the big bolters. Big bolter.
Big bolter.
Not a little bolter. Big bolter.
Yeah, this namby-pamby missile launcher nonsense. Press X to win. No. Look at the numbers, Fox. That's the important bit. 79, 80 and 81. That'll be a helping guy. 79. I'm really hungry. 79.
Are you getting the old hunger pains, are you, mate?
Yeah. I had some pasta stuff about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just kind of hungry now.
I was going to say, what student food are you treating yourself to today, then, dear?
Well, for dinner tonight, Mama Wolf had a Subway and a little pot of ice cream from Subway. And I said, what do you want first, the sandwich or the ice cream? Stupid question. So she didn't eat the sandwich. The ice cream disappeared instantly. So there's a little 6-inch sub downstairs I'll have later.
Not bad. You should never give your mum the option. This is where you go wrong.
Well, the thing is, I knew if I gave her the sandwich, she'd have one mouthful of it and then and then not eat the rest of it because you get distracted with Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll appear to give her the choice. I'd rather she eat the whole tub of ice cream by herself because I know she's at least going to eat that.
Yeah.
Rather than a bite of a Subway that she'll get bored of in 5 minutes. Minimum. Right, where is this part? There's like 3 parts in this entire kit, Fox, and you're struggling to find it on the sprue chump.
Yeah, like.
I'm having one of them days when, you look at the instructions, you memorise what the part looks like, and you go to try and find it. Except, as soon as I look away from the instructions, I instantly forget what the part looks like.
Then you find you go around the sprues going, is it that? Is it this? Is it that?
And I could just look for the number, but you know what? That's just a lot harder than looking for the actual part.
Yeah.
There it is. Bitty. 81 and 80. Oh, missile launcher. Blech.
Missile launcher.
Pay to win nonsense. Add more guns.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of that in there.
Mm-mm. 81 and 80.
Amazed myself. I've been using super glue now for 10 minutes and I haven't super glued myself to the bench.
You've just said that out loud, haven't you?
Yeah, here end of the lesson. It's now got a bit of rigidity.
Steady now. Have you gone a bit stiff?
I have, mate.
I was super gluing stuff the other day, and by the end of it, I'd had no fingerprints at all. I could have gone on a crime spree.
Mate, I amaze myself sometimes. It's like
81 and 80. Come on, where are you? Love of dog. Oh, there it is. 81. There we go.
Oh, they got a bit of that going on and a bit of... Right.
What did you have for your dinner, buddy? Or what are you having later?
What day is it? Monday. Fish fingers.
Ooh! Fish
Fish
butty.
fingers, chips and beans. Oh. Might actually be fish fingers, mash and beans.
Oh.
TP.
I'll tell you what, I did give myself a little snack earlier. We've got some I always get little buns for my wolf so that if I wanted to eat something, I can say, do you want a bun?
Yeah.
Like a peanut butter bun or something. Oh yeah, I love that because it's light for us. You can nibble on it. And we've got these little brioche buns. They're like hot dog buns, but brioche.
Yeah.
They're buttery. So I smothered them in some peanut butter. And it's this peanut butter. It's not the normal stuff, whoever it is, the big brand is that I've forgotten the name of. It's this small brand that I've never heard of, and it's so sweet. It's like, ooh. Apparently they use Argentinian peanuts, which are sweeter.
All right.
And it's like, I don't mind peanut butter, but I don't go out my way to eat it. But this stuff is just, I want to put it in my face. I need to eat all of it. Nom, nom, nom. So I had that as well. Didn't Dennis Waterman have a real love for the Triumph Stag?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he did.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't? My friend's got a Triumph GT6. It's like, he bought it about, oh God, it must be 15 or 16 years ago now.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a junker when he got it, and his plan was to, just do it up to show standard, drive it around and stuff. He's still doing it up to this day.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's like this gorgeous looking, like, bright, well, it was bright yellow once, now it's kind of mustard yellow GT6. He calls it the Beast. I've passengered in it a few times over the years, and it's just a great experience. I'm a little bit jealous. My brother used to have a Stag. Stag. There was always something breaking on it. But this is back in the 80s. Oh no, he had a Spitfire, sorry, not a Stag. I think he wanted a Stag, but he had a Spitfire. Even worse than a Stag. He
I
also had
always
one of them.
wanted a TR8.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's a TR8? I know what TR7 is.
TR8 is a TR7 with the Rover V8 engine in it.
Oh,
So you did the conversion and it was TR8 because,
nice. I like the TR7s.
yeah,
I think my brother
basically the
had-
Range Rover V8 engine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My brother had a TR7 at one point.
Yeah, quite a big modification, but by Christ, did they used to shift. One round here, a guy's restoring.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah, good for you, mate.
What was that? What was that wedgie thing? It was a wedgie. Was it a Fiat? It was a wedge-shaped thing. Or was that a TR7? Am I getting confused now?
TR7 was basically a wedge. I'll Google a TR7, it's easier.
I'll do it. I'm doing it on my iPad here. Yeah.
Yeah, just Google it, you'll see it, because to explain it is, yeah.
I'm getting
It's a
confused.
bit like me trying to explain to you technical wiring. It's like easier if you see it for yourself.
There we go. Yeah, that's a TR7. Yes, he had one of those. But there was some sort of similar thing. There was a Fiat, I think, wasn't there?
X19.
Yeah, he had one of them as well. And the accelerator cable snapped on the motorway doing 60. And he couldn't stop.
Fix it again tomorrow.
Yeah. Ford
I'll
final
never
repair
let
day.
you down.
Yep.
Fiat was fix it again tomorrow, and Ford was fix or repair daily, wasn't it?
Yep. Jeff Light says peanut butter. Blech. Well, I never used to like it as a kid. And then for some reason it took me like 30 years to try it, but I tried peanut butter and jam, or peanut butter and jelly as our American cousins call it. And that was just orgasmic. I really like peanut butter and jelly.
I wasn't a fan of it until Marmite peanut butter come out, and it was like, oh yeah, that'll
But it's
work
a
all
bit-
day long.
To me, peanut butter to me is a bit like octopus, in that I like octopus, but when I put it in my mouth, I need to eat it as quickly as possible to get it just gone.
Yeah,
Because I like it, but I don't like the experience of it. And or squid. And
it's like
peanut
jelly
butter's-
deals.
Yeah, it's like you just want to get out of there as quickly as possible. You enjoy the flavours, but until there's still, I can't remember the brand. It might be called Pip and Nut or something like that. You get it from Co-op. Other brands are available. It's just really sweet, nice. I'm like, oh, I could eat this all day.
They could eat it all day.
Day. You went a little bit new wave, new romantic there, a little bit.
Didn't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
See me in a big flouncy pirate shirt and a pair of spandex trousers next. Oh
Yeah,
no.
and probably some kind of pullover.
Yeah. Yeah, big 1980s pullover with shoulder pads.
Oh yeah,
I put shoulder pads in a pullover. Yes, one of those
because it was the
bizarre
80s.
things.
The thing is, right, the funny thing is, like, in the 70s, when I was a kid, growing up in the 80s,
Yeah.
70s fashions were horrendous, and you think, oh God, I'm glad I was a kid then.
2 secs. Connor's in, says, hi everyone. Just a quick pop in, wishing you all the best for the week ahead. And
you,
you,
Connor.
Connor, mate, I hope you keep it well, mate.
Yeah,
You
take
may
care of it.
continue. You may now continue, dear.
Yeah, so when we were a kid, like in the 80s, 70s fashions were horrible. And then in the 90s, 80s fashions were horrible as you went forward. The funny thing is now that I'm older, 70s fashions are great.
Oh, yeah.
Because the 70s fashions were just outlandish, whereas 80s fashions were just nonsense. There was no fashion in the 80s, it was just stupid, big nonsense. Horrible.
70s was just, yeah.
Shiny things and massive shoulder pads, whereas in the 70s, it's fantastic. I kind of wish things like flares and big collars would come back in because they're just great.
Do you remember high waist trousers?
In the, 70s or 80s?
70s.
I never wore them because I was too young, but yes, I remember them.
Yeah. Big old high waisters. The waistband was about yay thick with a row of buttons up. It's like, the more buttons, the more trendy you were.
Basically, you're saying Bay City roller trousers.
Pretty much.
Osmond
No,
trousers.
they was those hipstery type short legged things, wouldn't they? The basic roller trousers.
Oh yeah,
I know that because one of my sisters was a Bay City Rollers. The ordinary trousers Fox with a wide waistband.
Yeah.
Again, something Google yourself, mate, because to explain it to you is hard work.
I think I know what you mean. I'll have a look in a minute.
He's hard work, folks. He really is. He's hard work, you know.
It wasn't Bay City Rollers I'm thinking of them, was it? It was somebody else.
No, it was just generic. Generic fashion, dearest.
Yeah, I kind of like a lot of the 70s fashions now. It would be cool if some of it came back.
Yeah, until you walked down the street with it and got battered.
Well, yeah.
Different world now, isn't it?
What makes me laugh, though, about the 70s is that the whole point of all those outrageous fashions in the 70s and the 60s as well was it was the end of austerity from the 50s, which was rationing from World War II.
Yes.
And what I always find funny is it's a break from the austerity of the 50s in brown and taupe and beige.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was all brown and beige. Kind of still a bit austere.
Does make you wonder, doesn't it? What was on the thought process? It wasn't a thought process, was it?
No. For some reason in my mind, the number 1977 must always be written in that font where each number's made of like stripes.
Yeah.
Has to be. That's my brain works that way. That's 1970s, that is.
Jubilee year, wasn't it? The year of the street party that we all didn't want to go to. No, mum. No, mum became a phrase in that year. No, mum, I don't want to go. You're going. But, mum, you're going. Oh.
I was only 6, so I probably thought it was great.
Yeah.
Because it was like free jelly, ice cream and stuff. And thing where you put your hand in a big barrel of sawdust and pull a prize out.
Yeah.
I probably enjoyed it. I have a vague memory of my dad taking me to see Star Wars when it came out and just being screaming and crying all the way through it because I was terrified or something. I don't quite know why. I was a stupid child.
That was like witchcraft when it's Star Wars. It was one of them films. It was so ahead of its time.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I was about like 7 or 8 years old, I would watch Star Wars on video every day for about 5 years, 6 years, until I was about 15. I'd watch it every day, at least once.
Yeah.
Because I was a stupid child. You have to work with what you got. And when it came to my brain, I didn't got a lot.
One of those iconic films.
Mm-hmm.
Such an iconic film.
There's a graphic novel coming out, which is basically the story of how Star Wars was made.
Yeah.
I think George Lucas has been involved in it, but he's not written it. He's not drawing it. And I was reading a little excerpt of it today. And it starts off with like George Lucas and this other character. I don't know who it was. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell. Going to see someone, and Harrison Ford was outside doing some carpentry work.
Oh, right, yeah.
And of course, George Lucas knew Harrison Ford because he was in that film with the hot rods. What was it called? American Graffiti.
American Graffiti.
He had a small role. And he was like, they were trying to figure out how to cast for like Han Solo and Leia and stuff. And they were going through all the casting process, trying to find people. And he kept saying all the way through, he was like, oh, I'm not really sure about, this person for Han Solo or this person. And they got Harrison Ford in because the other guy that was with George was kind of giving him little carpentry jobs just to give him some money because he had kids and he was out of work.
Yeah.
And he said, well, just get Harrison in just to do the reading so at least the other actors can work off him. And George Lucas kept being like, well, we need to get someone who's just like Harrison because, Harrison's great, but I can't use him because he was in American Graffiti and you can't use the same actors again in different films. And he kept going on and on about this until one of his friends just said, for the love of God, George, give it a rest. Just hire him, for crying out loud. Yeah. No one's going to care that he was in one of your other films for like 10 minutes. And he was like,
okay,
history was made. Okay. Yeah, he was really hung up on this idea that he couldn't use another actor he'd used before.
Yeah, he did used to quite overthink things, didn't he?
Yeah, I can identify with that.
Yeah, I can say that sound familiar, mate.
Sounds familiar. Does it sound like someone you know? Yes.
I still say they're the best ones.
Yep. Absolutely. You are not wrong, my friend. I think lots of like films of that era are vastly superior to modern films, not because they were better written or better acted, but because they had less and they did more with it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, you see, I remember watching one of the dreadful prequels, Phantom Pregnancy or whatever it was, and it was some bit where Obi-Wan was in his fighter flying around in some big battle, and there were like 8 billion things on screen whizzing around. And it's like,
yeah,
it's just so much happening. It's just horrible. It's just a mess. Whereas go back to Star Wars with like 5 X-Wings and 2 Y-Wings, and that's your entire fleet.
Yeah, it's all it needed. Less is more.
Yeah, there's just too much now.
I think that's where they went wrong. They got too carried away with, oh yeah, we can create more of these. Let's just stick them everywhere.
Yeah, it's just too much visual noise. They were so concerned with that they could, they never thought to think if they should. Let's have a look. Jeff Light says, TR8, bet that was a bit of a handful.
Yeah. Out of weight ratio, definitely.
Yeah. Then there's Connor that you said earlier on. Say hi to Connor. I hope I can hear the police going around somewhere. 83 or 84? What is the difference? Qu'est-ce que c'est la différence? 83 or 84. That one's got more things on it, so that's always the one I'm going to use.
Oh, yeah, if it's got more interest, then yeah, it's rude not to use that part.
Also, it's the one that hasn't got scroll work on it that I don't have to then write a tiny word on.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to write ultra in Gothic font with a brush is yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a challenge, isn't it?
Or anything. Yeah. I've done that exactly precisely once. You get these scrolls on the Warhammer kits.
Yeah, you sit there and you're like, yeah.
You watch the guide on how to do it, how to do the Gothic text. It's like, and then they're going, do this. And they're like, that scroll works the size of a molecule. I can't do that. I did it once on my Space Wolves flying thing.
Yeah.
And it was all right. It wasn't great. I don't want an Imperial that. It wasn't the Gothic font. It was just like, listen, you get what you're given. If it just about says the word it needs to be, then that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, it's as near as damn a proximity to what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
That is half the battle a lot of the time, mate. To be quite honest with you. You sit there and you think, is it a good approximation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it survive the 6-inch test? Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time I've had an Imperial Guard vehicle with scroll work on it that's got nothing written on it. Because, yeah. No.
Exactly.
You know what? It looks better without it than with it.
Yeah.
I'm old. You kids with your rock and your roll and your hippity hop and your tiny fonts. How you getting on there, buddy?
I'm getting on fine, mate. You always ask me a question when I'm stood up trying to do something else. Let's put everything back. I am getting on fine there. There you go.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'll look for that later.
Can I paint that off? Can I paint it? Oh, I can paint that on.
Gone into the realms of the back of the cave.
Oh, no. Oh, I've just remembered I'm building this with the canopy open art because I couldn't build it properly. That's right.
You couldn't build it properly, did? Never.
No, I couldn't get the hingy thing to fit, so I just decided he'll have the front door open rather than not fitting properly. Just remembered that. I can still get to everything to paint it. Good, 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 good. Beep, 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 beep. Right. Now we start on the legs. I've got to start with his crotch.
Oh, right. Yeah.
There's no squigwidge on this, though. We're safe.
It is.
51, 52. Yeah, what are you guys working on out there at the minute? What have you got going on? Doesn't have to be a model, could be anything. Anything crafty or artistic. You could be writing a story or building a chair or I don't know. Here's a question for you then, viewers.
What's that?
What do you do? We've always said before, you know, when your mojo goes, do something else until it comes back. What do you guys out there do when your mojo goes for the model making? What's your fallback? What do you do to keep yourself busy and distracted while you wait for your mojo to come back? What's your go-to?
Pick a paint.
Yeah. For me, it's
I
video
don't
games.
see that as model making. I see that as arty almost, you know.
Yeah. For me, it's game. I'll go do some gaming if I've lost the itch.
Yeah.
Just pass the time, or something else. Draw.
Only I could lose an entire lolly stick. It's in there somewhere. Let's just use another one.
Thankfully, you have many.
I know, but it's just a pain in the backside when you know you had something in your hand and then you haven't got it in your hand.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of Captain Twitchy.
Yes.
YouTube not refreshing chat there. There's a surprise. iPad chat was different to the main chat then.
All right. I'll just refresh mine just in case. Yeah, chat falls over sometimes.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. It's back now.
On the tablets.
Never quite works right, does it, on the tablets?
No, even whether you got it in desktop or not, it's just like mode. It's just like...
Yeah, mine's always in desktop mode and it's like, never quite the same.
I always have mine in desktop mode, but it just randomly decides to sort of punt you to the mobile side. It's like, no.
Oh, yeah, it's like, really? If I wanted the mobile site, I would select mobile site.
That's a site to mobile. I still don't understand people that watch videos and things on their phones by choice.
Yeah. I'm like, how do they see it?
Yeah. And I mean, like, while they're not sat on a bus or a train, it's like, while they're sat at home, it's like, why would you? You've got a telly over there.
Got a large iPhone, don't get me wrong, but...
Oh, that's nice.
It's like...
Yeah, but to our eyes, it's still tiny.
Still tiny. I've still got the font on super massive, one letter on the screen type.
Yeah, it's like, I sometimes when I'm, like, waiting for Mum to do things, I just have to sit around waiting for her to finish doing what she's doing, so...
Yeah.
And I'm not at my desk, so it's like I'll just take my iPad down to just read the internet for a bit. And it's like, I have to take my modelling lenses because I can't read anything. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I wear them when I'm watching the motor racing on the TV so I can see the drivers' names on the ladder.
Yeah.
H comes in, she's like, yeah, we need to get you to the opticians, love.
Yeah. I was reading some like instruction manuals today for some stuff, and it's like, I can't read anything printed. It's just not happening without these magnifiers on. It's terrible. So I'm trying to operate something. It's like I'm referring to the books. I'm looking at the book, flipping my lenses down, looking at the thing, going blind because I've got lenses on and this thing's out. I'm like,
You sit there and you're like, I'm flogging a dead horse here.
Yeah. PDF and speech to text, come here.
It's all part of the fun of getting old.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Light says when he's not modelling, he's playing war games. Tell us more. Do you mean traditional war games like Napoleonic stuff and that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Watching aviation videos, diamond.art, jolly good.
I mean, luckily got the Xbox now, which I must admit does come in handy. I didn't think I would take to it, to be honest with you, but
you have.
Luckily for me, I'm not down a hole with it, so I can have my gaming fully under control. Who am I trying to
down a hole with it, he says. He's not down a hole with it, but his Xbox has been completely repainted to look like Claptrap, and it has like lights and fans in it and all kinds of crazy. He's not down a hole.
No, I like modifying equipment.
Yeah, and he's not down a hole, but in the year he's had it, he's already, I think, either surpassed my 18 years gamer score.
Yeah. No, you've been stalking my gamer score again, haven't you?
Always.
I find that fascinating. He's like, "Oh, do you realise how much you?" Well, no, not really.
The funny thing is, it's like if I'd just got into gaming now, it wouldn't have bothered me. But because I've been in it from the start when gamer score, and it was a big thing when it first occurred, when it first came out. Everybody was obsessed with getting the game. You just kind of fell into that trap, and now it's second nature to be like, "Oh, gamer score."
Yeah, you are obsessed by my gamer score, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
Deep down, I think he's like, yeah, can't have him above me. I need to.
No, it's not that at all. It's more just I'm just loving the fact, because the more that gamer score goes up, the more you're getting into gaming, and the more happy I am. And the fact you've done so well in like so much in such a short time is like, yeah, you've really taken to it. Because I was hoping you'd take to it because I know what it means, and you've taken to it. So
I can always tell when he's stalking me gamer score because he flags up in the app, and it's like I know what he's doing.
Oh yeah. Jeff says yes, Fox solely historical. Ooh, what era? Napoleonics or that era, or are we talking like Anglo-Saxon stuff? There's a lot of like Anglo-Saxon Middle Ages stuff. Knightly, perhaps. Medieval. Paul Di Tommaso is in. Hey, Paul. He says, hello, everyone. I've lost my mojo and I haven't found anything to substitute for the model building.
Oh.
Video games. It's always a good one. Video games.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I initially did it because chatting with you and BMS nurse, it was more of a dexterity thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Keep your hands moving
and eye coordination and cognitive stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I never really thought I'd get into it. I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. And
yeah, because well, to you, like gaming was like still like 90s style platforming and stuff, wasn't it? It was a lot of things like Grim Fandango. You were like, oh, it's not really for me. But then you dived in.
I think deep down he hates the fact that I like Grim Fandango, but it's a game I remember from the 90s.
No. I have no sacred cows in my gaming universe. 57. Oh, where's 57? Haven't played 40k in years, says Jeff.
Never played it.
No, I've never played it.
I build the stuff, but I've never really had any desire to play the game.
I've never played.
Despite someone saying I'll end up with a gaming table.
That someone being Festa. I've never played straight 40k. I did go to an open day once and we played a sort of made up race game where you all have a vehicle and you have to race around and it's got stupid rules.
Yeah.
And it was just for fun. So at one point I fired a rocket at an orc vehicle which it hit it and then pushed it forwards for some reason rather than away from the missile impact.
Oh, right,
because the way the dice rolled, it blew it to the front of the race. I'm like, damn it. He said, pick a vehicle in this race, and everybody picked like road vehicles, and I picked the one flyer, and I'm like, great, I'm like hundreds of feet in the air. I'm immune to all the weapons now.
Good choice.
Yeah. Don't look half as stupid as I am, you know.
I never said that.
But I'm still looking for part 56, so maybe I am.
Oh, really?
56,
is that the more modern version of Triangle, perhaps?
Triangle. Come on, where are you?
He's forgotten already.
No, I know about triangle. No, this is clearly labelled in the instructions and on the sprue. I just can't find it. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. We're not talking triangle.
The infamous triangle.
Yeah. There are two kinds of triangle. There's the triangle from my local Chinese, which is just called triangle on the menu, and it's brilliant. It's just like a samosa, I think. I've never asked them. It just literally says triangle. Can I have a portion of triangle, please? Yeah, there you go. Thanks.
Triangle.
And then there's triangle in the Orc Stomper kit, which is just evil incarnate. Doesn't help that you can't even tell if it's part of the sprue or not, or a piece. It's like, is this something I need? Is it a bit of the sprue? What? All right, don't glue these bits together. Which one of these is it?
You're a sprue.
Sprue. I prefer World War II, but the group I attend covers all time periods.
Oh, nice one.
Have you heard, Jeff, of the sort of fake World War II game? And it's called... I can't remember. I've just failed miserably. It's like World War II, but like old history. So there's like laser weapons and stuff.
All right.
It's not bolt action because that's just straight World War II, but it's a bit like that. But it's got like slightly as if they were more technologically advanced in World War II. And I saw some models for it. I thought, oh, that looks really. I can't remember what it's called now, but it looks really good. Not super advanced, but just like they've got a few walking tanks and they've got some like plasma weapons and stuff. But it's still basically Allies and Axis and World War II. I must look that up and find out what it was. I can't remember now. That goes there. Like that, you see?
I found that bit of wood. It's on my shoulder.
Well,
Yeah.
It really had pinged then, hadn't it?
Yeah. Ricocheted off the aquarium.
Oh dear.
I know that because another one's ricocheted off and just got on the deck. And it's like,
Oh,
I looked round and I thought, what's that? I could see that corner and I'd sat on my shoulders a lolly stick. It's like, that'll be where that one went then.
it wasn't this little voice going, oh, it's a pretty boy, pieces of eight.
Yeah.
57, I need now. Let's go and find part 57. There we go, straight away, yes.
Oh, and subtle hint of the week award goes to Paul D. Tommaso. He says, my birthday is this Wednesday. I'm 51.
Oh,
There you go.
happy birthday in advance. 51, I was never that young.
God, it's like, he's only a pup, isn't he?
I don't even think numbers go that low. When I was 51, I was like 12. 57 I need.
So he's not 51, he's 5 years and 1 month old.
Yeah.
That's how it works in our community.
It's 51.
Yeah, 51.
I can't put them together because I've got to... Oh.
You've been special again.
You make the hip joint and then you start building the little linkage joints for the rest of it, but you can't put them on yet because you've got the glue that you squidged out and the hip joint to fill the gap. So that kind of comes to a dead stop. And on the other side as well. I can put them loosely together. Oops. I can at least do that, you see. Yes. There we go. And I want 53, 58 and 54. 51, 58, 54. Das ist richtig.
Jeff says, yeah, I know the game you're on about, but can't remember its name. Yeah.
Yeah, it had some mint-looking models, like slightly amped-up Shermans with a big, like, plasma cannon on rather than...
Bill hits the simulators, usually farming simulator when the mojo wanes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you like them kind of games, don't you?
Yeah, a bit of the old simulator, goat simulator. Fire simulator. We got that power jet thing, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah, obviously flight sim, but yeah.
Flight Simulator. Did you try Truck Simulator yet?
No, I've downloaded it.
Yeah.
Kind of into me Assassins at the moment.
Yeah, you like your Assassin's Creed, don't you?
Yeah, it's different. Well, for me, it is anyway. It's just like a little bit of story to it, bit of open world, and yeah. I'm currently meandering even around Victorian London in Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
God, blimey, Governor.
And that one's now gone over there. I'm going to end up later on finding a big stack of coffee stirrers.
There's going to be like
corner.
Hundreds of coffee stirrers in random places around the room.
Well, the thing is, you're chopping them with nippers, and if you've not got hold of them, they ping. But I'm having to be careful because I can see myself chopping the tip of my finger off if I ain't careful.
It's a bit like me cutting resin pieces off resin keys. Gone.
I have to be careful when I'm using nippers and knives because I do tend to cut chunks off myself, and it's like...
because Well, so far in the last couple of days, I think I've stood on very sharp chunks of resin on the floor at least 5 times.
Oh, really?
And it's like Lego, but if Lego was stabby.
Yeah. I can remember walking into my lad's room and standing on an upturned 3-pin plug.
Yeah, I've done that before now.
Michael Flatley, mate, he would have been so impressed if he'd seen me that day.
That and Lego is just like suburban.
Mate, it's insane, isn't it? It's like witchcraft, isn't it? It's like...
Yep.
He's like, plug down there, Dad. I'm like, yeah. It ended with Sherlock.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that hurt. You wouldn't believe how much it hurt, son. Yeah. He's in Italy at the moment.
He's what?
He's in Italy at the moment.
Ooh. A bit nice, isn't it?
Yeah. He's going to Italy, he says. I said, yeah, no, we're doing it like Florence.
Oh, she's a nice girl.
Just fancied a little week away and Italy.
There you go.
Oh, you're telling me you're a grown man. You don't have to tell your dad where you're going, mate.
He's probably telling you because he's proud to be going somewhere nice, and he's like, he's excited.
He does it all the time. He'll just he goes on the old holiday apps, doesn't he? And it's like, weekend away here for whatever, and he just books the plane and off he goes.
Yeah, thing is, if you've got the income to do it, then it's like, oh, yeah, I'll do that for a bit.
Oh, yeah, he don't do bad as a barber, mate.
Yeah. I love the fact in these instructions that actually dedicate 3 entire panels to tell you that the bits you've put together can wiggle.
He told me once how much he got in tips. I nearly fell over.
Yeah.
Beat my annual salary when I used to work at HMSO, and that was only tips.
Yeah. Well, the thing you see now, is he men's or unisex?
Men's. Does the old school men's barber shop. The ladies' hairdressers is next door.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, nowadays, like, I can imagine men's barbering is massively profitable because so many more men now are all poncy with the hair, and it's whereas 10 years ago, men were like, oh, whatever, short back and sides, but now it's like beards and hair and stuff. It's important.
Yeah, he does all the beard shaping stuff, Afro-Caribbean hair with all the blending and all the lines in it and all of that. It's quite specialist, really. Obviously, the Turkish shaves, straight razor stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the guy that he co-runs it with. His wife runs the hairdressers next door. So you got the blokes in one shop and the girls in the next one. It's very ye olde traditional decor and all of that. And it's that thing where he was saying his biggest income is from the steampunk community.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's really good at doing the ye olde Victorian curly moustache stuff and all of that lot. That's his niche, and he can create a steampunk look on someone, and he'll say, what's your likes and dislikes? Well, I'm heavily into this. You ever thought of getting into the steampunk scene? And they're like, oh, yeah, I do a bit of that. Oh, right. Let's have a look then. And he goes through all the different styles that they like. There's, that's what he does. So, of course, word of mouth gets round, and when there's a big thing for a steampunk convention or whatever, he's pretty much, that's going to pay for me next holiday.
But that's the thing, like I say, go back 10, 15 years, it's just short back and sides for blokes. And if they had to, do I have to? But now.
I never realised there was so much to it, you know. He went off, did a college thing on straight razor qualifications and all of that lot, so that he's got the certification, because obviously these days health and safety and all of that lot is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going at someone with a straight razor, you've got to know what you're doing, haven't you?
Yeah, it would be useful to have that information.
So, yeah, of course, that is all accreditations that he's got. And
nice.
it helps him with more niche clientele. He's got a couple of people that come in from out of town. And he's like, I've done so-and-so's hair today. And I'm like, who's that? And they go, oh, yeah, you've not seen him on the telly? No. Dad, you're so out of date. So, really? There's me thinking I was still hip and trendy. It's like,
yeah, but then again, you know, we don't watch TV because 99% of it's garbage.
So, yeah, he's going to start doing stuff for his channel on YouTube, barbering and stuff like
nice.
that. And
I'll sub to that.
Start putting content up and that, you know. And he's like, I send you all the videos. I went, yeah, no worries. I said, either I'll do it or Lex will. Because Lex does all his accounts for him. And
yeah. Hey, I tell you what, there'll be some good ASMR content for you to watch then from that.
Oh, yeah. He said, it's ironic. He said, I'm a barber. He said, the old man's bald's coat. They find that funny. It's like, yeah, he does like a cue ball. It's like, yeah, let's have a cue ball if you don't mind.
Here's the cue ball, more like a 6.
Yeah, but it's quite funny, the irony of it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it has some cool models, says Jeff, about that particular game that we can't remember the name of. Bill says he must be a cut above the rest.
See what you did there, Bill.
Here all week, try the fish. I think we must be lacking on the dad joke quota, because then if Bill's filling in for us, we must be slacking a bit.
Yeah, we're pretty useless, aren't we? Let's be honest.
We're normally full of all the dad jokes. But
yeah, we are a bit lame lately, aren't we? Like,
yeah, we're getting to the age now where everything's rubbish. Not to us, I mean everything from us that we do is rubbish because we're old and rubbish. I said to Mama Wolf yesterday, I said, hey, do you realise? She went, what? I said, in 4 years' time, yeah, you'll be 90.
Oh, but that went down well.
I got, you know, the look
that
your missus or your mother can give you. I got that look, but like a year's worth in about 1 second.
Yeah, you got that look that you sent me that picture of.
Yeah.
That one-eyed stare that your mum gave me. I must admit, a little bit of me looked away from the screen when that came through.
I say to Mama Wolf sometimes, I'll take a picture and say hi to Festa, and she'll look at the camera, she'll give this real grumpy, disapproving look and do a hand gesture. Let's just leave it at that.
Stink eye or whatever. It's like,
yeah. And that's how we know that Mama Wolf's doing all right health-wise, because she's healthy enough to give, you know, Festa the finger, flick the bird.
It's quite funny because I set Zoom up for my mum and her sister, and it's like, yeah, these two old bints doing a hangout on Zoom. It's like,
he says to me, I says, was it all right? He said, yeah, but they spent the entire hour just talking about, oh, isn't this wonderful? Isn't it amazing what they can do nowadays?
Yeah, isn't it wonderful? Yeah.
And I said to him, was it just like two little tiny foreheads at the bottom of each screen? Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. A tuft of hair and the top of a pair of glasses. It's like, yeah.
When Mum Wolf was in hospital during the chocolate velociraptor lockdown, I couldn't go and visit her, so we had to do a video chat. And she was in delirium at the time, so she was oblivious to everything in the universe. And that was classic. Just bit, oh, what am I looking at? Hello, what? I'm saying hello, Mum, and it's like just a little bit of tuft of hair sticking up. Ooh.
Oh, dark. It's all dark. Alan says Winnie. He's like, Mum, slide the cover off the camera, love. And I don't know, she says.
Oh, isn't it good?
And then it's what's this do? What's this button do? Disappeared. Yeah, that turns it off, Wim.
As you've just found out.
She's a Ted.
Oh, yeah. Won't press all the buttons without testing them first.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you sit there and you think, what have I done? What have I just created?
Well, he sent a mess. Festa sent the message to me saying, my mum and Auntie Winnie are going to have a teleconference call, and I was like, "Oh dear God, what have you created?" And he went, "I know, I'm instantly regretting it."
Yeah, I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
It's like given the choice of setting up a video call or sending them off for a day trip to London, which is the worst? It's hard to answer that, isn't it?
Day trip to London because they're physically out in public.
Yeah, and it probably will end up involving the police.
Magnets are involved, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would rather they do their interaction on Zoom because there's no property involved.
There's no risk of any third parties being involved.
Yeah. Businesses breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah. Threshold values for Auntie Winnie's local shops go up.
Yeah. That's why the economy grew.
What was Auntie Winnie doing in 2008, we wonder?
Yeah. 6 months. Oh, bless her.
Good behaviour. I love Auntie Winnie.
You see the picture of Aunt Win, and she looks the most unassuming little old bint, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
It's totally adorable and like cuddly, and you'd be like, yeah, but she'd be like cuddling an alligator, she'd bite your head off.
Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't actually. She'd just give you this massive great big hug and walk out with anything that was in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, she would rifle you, but you wouldn't even know she's been there, mate.
No. Proper professional.
Yeah, I remember the first time H met her, and she went to walk away, and she said, "You want your watch back?" And she just looked at me and went, "You've just met Aunt Win." Said, "Really?" "Oh, yes." But yeah.
Well, she's a little old lady. Yeah, that means she's had a
Does
lot
it
of
with
practice.
your life. She will have it.
She may be little and old, but that means she's had a lot more practice than most.
So funny. Still got it, she says. Still got it.
Still got it. I love that little bit. She's like proud of herself.
So mischievous.
Yeah.
And it's funny because David, her husband, was so straight-laced. And it just used the opposites attract statement. Yeah. And he was so straight-laced, bless him. But
was his a marriage of face palms then?
yeah, it was a bit like Hyacinth on the telly, you know. Her husband was quite straight-laced. And that was David. Not a lovely fella, don't get me wrong, but he was what you would call a bit of an old washerwoman.
Yeah.
Bit of an old maid, fuddy-duddy type, you know. But it's just how he was. It was his nature. And of course, you know, she would be up to mischief. And you used to sit there and you could tell deep down he was mortified. What could you do?
Not much.
Jeff used to amble into Alan and go, "Just got to go and pick your bub up." "What station?" Yeah.
Jeff says, "I'll never forget the story of the little old lady that thought that she'd destroyed the internet because she put it in the trash can."
Yeah.
Oh, squishy alert.
Oh, Edward Leonard's him.
If anybody doesn't know why we do that when Edward comes in, it's because he used to keep jellyfish. So he's the jellyfish king.
Jellyfish whisperer.
Yeah, he's the jellyfish whisperer. And jellyfish are squishies.
And it is such a skill keeping them.
He says, "Hey, Colin Fox and everyone in the chat, cheers, cheers." Edward's clearly tanked up this evening.
Yeah, he got all the points, mate, for being king of the squishies.
Oh, absolutely. Phenomenal. Squishies are brilliant. And it's like hard not to love them because they're just brainless little floaty things that are just so adorable.
And he was probably sat at home thinking, "I can't believe them two idiots are going live." That's probably what it was.
Yeah. Well, you know, idiots as idiots do, or something.
And not only that, it just gives us a chance to catch up with our eModels builds because they're kind of backing up because a lot of the stuff was going to be video builds, but where real life got in the way.
Yeah, some video builds aren't really happening anymore.
Yeah, you know, time you sit there, you film it, you go, you know, you edit it, and then you voice over anything that needs voicing over. It's like, let's just do it live. Get some of the builds caught up. And
yeah.
So it makes sense in a way. Something different as well. Isn't it?
It makes sense to use Surf.
Yeah.
Now, you see here, I have a little gap down those two side parts. Now, rather than just use filler, because it's like a little there's recessed bits as well. I'm not going to cover it in easy line. So they're using filler because of these recessed bits. I want to keep that looking nice and crisp. So what I'll actually do is just use plastic card to make some little strips that go over the centre bit that just look like bolted panels, and I can put little bolts on them.
So proud of you.
And it means I'll keep those little crisp recesses because they'll be dark inside. You won't see the gap anyway because it's not pushing together fully, so I can't fill the gap with glue. So I know if I fill it, I'll end up with like soft lines around those grills. So
you're a crisp recess.
You're a soft line. Where are we up to? Jeff says hi to Edward. Edward says, hey, Jeff and Maggie. Jeff says, I've always wondered. Edward says, nice synth Fox. Glad for you. Thank you very much. And Edward says, da king. Yeah, king of the squishage. I love jellyfish. They're just so cool and relaxing.
Oh, mate, it's the ultimate, isn't it? It's just like, that's dedication there, mate. Dedication's what you need.
I can't sing it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Just jellyfish.
Staple of British TV back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day of terrible British TV. It's amazing how much TV we loved as kids that's actually truly awful.
You know, I was watching earlier on in the week, and I've got it on a series link now.
Mm-hmm.
Crown Court. Yeah, you got it.
Where's that?
It's on the Virgin TiVo box.
Oh, damn it. Oh, wait, we've got Virgin TV. Oh.
Yeah, just go into the new stuff, search Crown Court, and up it comes.
No, it's Mum's. She's on the freebie package, Mum, for TiVo, because it's quite funny. I used to work at 9X, who became Mercury, who became Cable and Wireless, then became Virgin in the end.
Yeah.
And I had no interest in the cable TV, but I got the free staff package for Mum and Dad. And then after I left, they let me, because of mistake, I stayed with the free staff package for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
But eventually that stopped. And I'm like, well, you know, I didn't want the package, but I wanted it for Mum. So I needed a phone line at the time, so I took up a Virgin phone line.
Yeah.
In my back bedroom. And that turned out I didn't need the phone line, but I was getting the free basic package because we had the phone line. So in the end, I decided to keep the phone line that hasn't actually had a phone connected into it or anything for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Or ever been used. I think I made one call on it. And purely so Mum can get the free cable TV.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the number is.
Yeah, we've got the big kahuna thing, you know, and it's just...
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously we've got the super duper broadband speed. So
you have. It
all comes with it, and it's like, oh wait, and I was just sat here overnight one night, and I thought I'll just do a search, and I was searching random TV shows, and I just threw in Crown Court. Up it come. I was like, oh, I ain't seen that for years.
Oh. The last time I saw Crown Court, I was skiving off school pretending to be sick because that's when everybody watched Crown Court.
You used to try and be off for 3 days so that you got to the verdict.
Yeah, the verdict's on the Friday.
I've never realised cheesecloth shirts were such a big thing.
Oh, yeah. Then. I've actually got, because I was trying to collect the Granada TV opening and close down music.
Yeah.
I ended up, like, to try and find a decent version of it, I ended up downloading a load of little sort of snippets that people had recorded.
Yeah.
And you had in those days, people don't remember, before 24-hour TV, like Granada ITV channels, regional, weren't 24 hours, so they closed down at like midnight or 1 o'clock. And here up here in the north, you'd have a few different people. Like there was Uncle Colin Weston,
Yeah.
And there's a few others, but one of them I've got is Colin Weston saying, and that is the finish of the programme for tonight. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Then he says, and at whatever time it was, Crown Court, where little Timmy Tinker is in court again for stealing copper pipes. I'm like, Timmy Tinker, you just couldn't give a character that name now. I'm straight-faced.
Oh, no.
We hand you over now to either Radio City or Piccadilly Radio. Please don't forget to switch off your set. And once again, from all of us here, good night.
Super safety, take the plug out of the wall.
I remember the Envision. Yeah, the Envision guys were like, they were just characters. They were loved by everybody. Uncle Colin Weston was known as Uncle Colin.
Yeah.
And you could tell when they were like talking about something they didn't care about. They were like, and tomorrow's film is blah, 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 blah. That'll be a good one. Which means it's a terrible film.
Jeff Light says, in the little white dot with the music.
Yep.
Billy Connolly did a spoof, didn't he, saying that he wanted to be the guy that did it, so that as they walked over to the TV, you could go, "It's behind you." Whoa.
Well, that I didn't find out until later life. The entire reason for that do was purely to wake people up so they could turn the telly off.
Yeah.
It sounds obvious now, but it's like, when I found that, I was like, wow, really? But the number of times, right? I've told you before about our next door neighbours when I was a kid, this old guy called Harold and his son.
Yeah.
And they were like, they worked for the council and they were proper like steptoe and son kind of characters.
Harold.
Lovely. They were absolutely lovely, but the house hadn't been touched since 1950s, you know.
Oh, dirty old man.
Dirty old man. And the number of times I'd be trying to get sleep and I'd hear from next door for like 6 hours because they'd just fall asleep in front of the TV and wouldn't wake up. Oh.
We used to get a lot of houses with the paraffin heater fires where people had fallen asleep and knocked the heater with their feet whilst it was sat at the bottom of their armchair.
Yeah.
Used to be a huge problem.
Can you still get them now, or are they not even allowed anymore?
No, my mum's still got one.
All right.
Yeah, Winnie's still got one. Well, Winnie's going to have stuff like that because it's vintage, isn't it?
Yeah. She's got oxygen tanks, a thingy fire, and she smokes.
Yeah, that was one of those fandangled things when I've got this, and it's like, oh my God.
Dear Lord. Next thing you know, she'll have a big tank of oil out the back.
Yeah, so... But that's their generation, isn't it?
My best friend growing up, his family had one of them big old black tanks of oil at the back of the house.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's still better. Where are we? I heard squigwidge in the back of my mind, so I thought I'd check. Did we give you the little itch in the back of your brain there? I did say squigwidge. But it's still better than the rubbish.
Charlie, my granddad, he had the tin bath on wheels. He used to sit in that, watching World of Sport.
Now there was a fantastic theme tune.
Oh, wasn't it, eh? Hear it now.
Yep. It was so badly recorded. It was just great.
Still see that intro.
Yep. For some reason, it always made me think of, like, Hogmanay, that theme tune. It was very Scottish.
Yeah.
Like a Scottish march. Because, like, Grandstand on the BBC was all posh. Now, this is sport, you're saying. And Granada, ITV doing, or Granada, or whoever it was, doing the World of Sport was just like, it's just like some blokes sat around in the pub with cigarettes and pints of beer and having some
Pretty
crisps.
much, wasn't it?
Let's just make a sport programme. Yeah, all right then.
Dickie Davis, wasn't it?
Yep. Dad used to do camera work.
And it's funny, though, because years later, when everything came out about the Grandstand guy.
Oh, yeah, Frank Boff.
Yeah, and these controversies, should we say.
Yes.
It was quite funny because they was all very straight-laced on Grandstand. Mr. Chubbly Warner, and Grayson. And, yeah, it was ironic when all the sordid details were released. It's like, yeah.
Well, that's why I never used to watch. I think I said this the other day on the stream. It's like I never used to watch things like Swap Shop and stuff because it was BBC and kind of boring, and Blue Peter was stiff and boring, whereas ITV was always a little bit rebellious.
It was either Blue Peter or Magpie. I was Magpie.
Yeah. It was always like swap shop or number 723. Well, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to win, isn't it? Yeah, no.
Little bit of Sandy Talks Fig, Saturday morning. Most space heaters now have a tip switch that shuts off the whole thing if it's kicked over. Yes. Well, I had to figure out something for Mama Wolf when she moved downstairs. Yeah. Because we've got central heating and stuff, but I need something that I can... If it's like the middle of summer and I need to give Mum some heat, but I don't want to actually die of heat exhaustion, so I just got a little electric radiator. You just plug in radiator with oil in it, and it's just like...
yeah, that's what I've got from you, Mum. I've got one in here.
Yeah, it's like it's not cheap to run it, but it's cheaper than a big fan heater or something, because we've got a fireplace with a fan, a fireplace in it, and the fake glowing coals, but that cost a fortune. Those things, you turn it off and it's gone. So I'll just get an oil radiator. There you go, done. Mine's kicked in the corner of the man cave because I've never had to use it because of the boiler in here. But when I first set the man cave up, I thought, oh yeah, it's going to get cold in there. I'll get one of those oil-filled rads, and it's like. Rather hopefully you thought it would get cold in there. Yeah, but... Now you'd love it if it got cold. Yeah, this room does keep its temperature, I must admit. Oh, yeah. I've got the World of Sport theme in my head now, and it's there, isn't it? I've got the two aeroplanes tailing along the ITV Presents, and then the next one comes along, World of. Yeah. And then the third one comes along, Sport, and then you... Yeah, I can't sing it, obviously, but... Can't sing it, and then yours is doing the steeple jump. Yeah, sorry. People on the internet watching this, when we've finished, just go and look up World of Sport theme tune. What makes it so good is not the tune itself, even though it is like some real like Scottish March Hogmanay type thing, which is completely irrelevant. It's the fact it's such a poor recording. It's terribly quality recording. It's just like the worst recording ever, but that makes it so adorable. Yeah, you can almost hear a stylus going. Yeah. It's like you'd like to think that somewhere there's a real good Stereo Master version of that, but in reality there probably isn't. That probably is the Stereo Master. Yeah. Jeff says, sticky back plastic, and here's one I made earlier. Edward says, in the 80s we had kerosene heaters to save money on heating, and they actually had to put a sticker on it saying, don't use gasoline because people were burning up. Yeah. Oh, dear Lord, yeah. Please do not fill this heater with jet fuel. I can always remember Freddie's eyebrows leaving his body permanently. Back in the early 80s when he put a litre of petrol on a barbecue and went... Oh, dear Lord. And he turned around and blinked, and literally there was smoke rising from his forehead where his eyebrows are. He had to have a skin graft because, he proper... Why do I get this impression that he turned to you all, blinked, his eyebrows smoked, and then there was a cut card with a caption on it, and then it went back to the... All I can remember is looking at Mum and Win, roaring with laughter as he was blinking at him because no eyelashes, no eyebrows, and 1/3 of his moustache gone. Oh dear. Yeah. I remember we were on holiday in France once, and we were in this gîte in France, and we had a barbecue at the back, and for some reason it wasn't burning at all. We couldn't get it going. Yeah. So one of the girls was like, I'll pour a litre of nail varnish, whatever, on it. Oh, acetone, yeah. Yeah. So she poured it on, and the flames were like boof, and it got it going. But dear God, the meat just tasted foul. Yeah. We probably horribly poisoned ourselves that night, but we were a bit drunk. So it was chicken then, was it? Ba-pum-ching. Yeah. Yeah, we were a little bit tipsy at the time, let's say. And you think some of the things that were done back then, it's amazing anyone made it out of that decade alive, Yeah, I'm amazed I'm alive. I can remember seeing kids walking around in the 70s with fireworks hanging out their pockets, bangers and things like that. Oh, yeah, they still do that now. And you'd sit there and you'd think, if that goes off, Yeah, they still do that now. Yeah, what we have down here is the idiots who get display fireworks, the big bowling ball size ones. Yeah, the big bombs. They roll them down the pathway along here, and of course they go bang, and it can blow out a window. Oh yeah. And
it's annoying for us because literally where we are, you know where I live. You've got the green, and then you've got the little single-story old folk bungalows, and it frightens the Jesus out of those folks.
Frighten the Jesus of anybody.
You know, and the plod, you know, they do hang around in the corrals firework night, and they do pull them and get them.
Yeah.
You know,
the thing is, like,
them.
where are they getting this stuff from? Because it's not legal to buy it unless you're like a events company. So
exactly. So
where are they buying this stuff from?
It is organised, you know, that they're getting them off of these people that are charging probably 3 times the price. They're getting them for the organised events, and then they're selling off extra stuff on the side to make a bit of coin.
They're just like little scroty chav types.
Yeah, and of course the police nick them, but they end up in the court and get done for it, you know, because...
Yeah. And then by Friday you find out the verdict.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're pretty strict.
Tomorrow's episode of Crown Court, little Timmy Tinker ends up, gets his verdict on his fireworks charge.
It's just the sheer stupidity of it, you know, but that's how the world is now, isn't it?
It's the not giving a crap about anybody else mentality. Now, this is where I'm going to sound really old, right? But this is why I get so frustrated with people, for some reason, that decide that they when they use the mobile phone to either have a conversation or listen to music, they must have it on speaker and away from it's like, for the love of God, please get
see him on the bus, don't you? Hello!
And it's like,
really?
But it's the ones that hold the phone away from their ear and then have it on speakerphone for a private conversation. It's like, or listen to music. It's like, at what point do you think that's acceptable? I think some bus companies are now making it actually a finable offence.
Well, the government are trying to bring in a thing now, aren't they, to bring it under the public nuisance thing?
Yeah. And I think rightly so, because it is. It's just, why would you even do that? Especially with a phone call. I don't want other people listening to my phone call.
Yeah. But I know folks in America think that the UK is becoming a bit of a nanny state with freedom of speech and that because of the online safety bill that we've got over here. But a lot of people are kicking off about it. I think it's actually a good idea, and I'll tell you why. Because it stops people like certain musicians that we can't name and certain disc jockeys we can't talk about. It stops that type of online behaviour.
Yeah.
So our government have acted and gone, we want to stop child exploitation, as I call it, from happening, so we're going to police it. And I can remember when Vance was over here, he made a big thing of the UK being, you're cutting down freedom of speech. It's not that at all. No. It's basically stopping children and women being exploited on the internet. And I think it's a good idea. I mean, if people want to go and look at photographs of naked women, you can still do that. All they're doing is they're just saying, could you just let us know that you are over 18 with a picture of your passport, a driving licence? And as soon as they've got it and can verify it, they delete the data.
Well, this is what gets me, right? People going on about the privacy argument. I'm not going to show them a picture of my driving licence and all that. It's like, you can do it by getting it just to look at your face and estimate your age. That's not giving away any that's all the ones I've had so far. I've had one from Xbox.
Yeah, I did the Xbox one.
I've had one from Reddit, I think, and one from somewhere else.
Steam have bowled it in, and people on Steam are complaining, and it's like, it's not a bad thing, you know. It's just how it is, you know.
But it's like, I don't want to give my information away. It's a picture of your face. You don't have to give it a picture of your passport. You can just look at the thing, and it'll say, "Oh, we think you're over 18."
Yeah. The way I look at it, if it stops one underage person from being abused online, it's worth its weight in gold, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, anything that protects the kids.
But, But, it's a huge thing. And I think it's a good idea, you know. Many people in the country don't think it's a good idea. And I'm like ID badges, you know. I'm a firm believer, ID cards, you know, right? We got passports, we got driving licenses, but not everyone drives. You know, I no longer drive, but I still have a driving license because I use it as an ID card. If I present credit card in a store, which is rare if I'm out and about, to be honest with you, nowadays. But I used to always give them the credit card and the driving license because I think credit card should have your photo on it.
Yeah.
If you are presenting it in store, rather than doing one of these pay and swipe if they ask for your card, if you're doing a big purchase. At least if you've got the license, it lets them marry that to your card. But
Yep.
I'm a firm believer in national ID cards. I think it would be a great idea.
I mean, the thing is, and it always makes me laugh, like 20 years ago, the argument of, well, I'm giving people all my information, I don't want all my information, blah, blah. That might have been a valid argument 20 years ago, but it's almost an irrelevant argument nowadays because the thing in your pocket, your mobile phone, tells everybody anywhere where you are, what you're doing, what you're buying, who you're talking to. It's like there is no privacy anymore. You've got a phone in your pocket that gives everybody the information that you want to keep private, so there's no point.
Exactly.
It's like it's a moot point nowadays. Don't be so silly. We're up to Edward says, we done that one. James says, the brother of one of the owners of a shop I worked at always smoked and one day had a rag soaked in parts cleaner in his hand. He didn't have any eyebrows for about a month after that.
Oh.
Yes, I was glad when Mama Wolf stopped smoking because it's like little old lady smoking while she's sitting in bed. No.
Yeah.
But thankfully she gave up a few years ago, so good. I'm having thoughts about that subway that's downstairs.
Yeah, got the munchies now, ain't ya?
Yeah. I may have to go and indulge myself after this televisual feast.
Oh, yeah,
concluded.
Definitely.
Televisuality. How are you getting on with your bill, buddy?
All right, mate. You're asking me that again. Literally, I'm just trying to balance everything in one hand. It's coming along fine, Fox.
Nice.
Yeah. You're like my missus. You'd be up a ladder with a roll of wallpaper to hang on the longest part of the house, and it'd be, what are you doing? It's like, I'm cutting the grass, love. What do you think I'm doing?
Well, I don't know what you're in the middle of doing.
That's only a screen, mate.
That's behind me. I can't see that.
Well, that's your fault for having such a poncy layout.
I'm far too busy trying not to stab myself with this sharp implement.
You know, that's your fault for having your room laid out all wrong.
Nah. I shall write a stern letter to the builders in 1930s.
Yeah.
That built this house.
Oh, it's the builder's fault, is it?
Yeah, they're laying it out in the way they did.
That doesn't involve your monitors, mate.
I'm not going to monitors on my bench. Because then I'd have to be at my bench when I wanted to watch the telly.
You're wheedling again.
No. The keyboard's over there.
No good over there,
Typing keyboard. Hey?
No good over there, is it?
Well, normally on a PC you have the keyboard in front of the monitor.
Yeah, mine's in front of my monitors, which are in front of me, dear.
I haven't got anywhere to put monitors in front of me because there's just nothing. This room is split into 3 zones. There's at 0 degrees, there's the computer with the monitor for computer work and viewing teleprograms and the like. 90 degrees to the left of that is workbench for workbench times. 90 degrees to the other side is Xbox for Xbox gaming times. Never the thrain shall meet. Never the thrice shall meet. So it's based on
because you always thought I was in a really tiny room, didn't you? And
it's just the way the camera angles work sometimes because you've got such like deep stack stuff. It always looks like just behind the front shelf is like a wall. It's like, no, there's like a 10 foot behind that.
Oh yeah, this is not kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the full tour one night and it's like, I always thought your room was smaller than that.
So it was like a broom cupboard. I thought you had like a little puppet in there with you and everything.
No.
Mine's just limited by where the plug sockets are, really, so I couldn't have everything in one place. Or it's naturally evolved over the years. I learned a hard lesson today. I set up my synth and stuff, and I was doing a little bit of just playing with it, figuring it out, the recording hardware and stuff. And I learned the painful and hard way that at 55, I can no longer spend hours stood at the keyboard doing music.
Oh,
No.
do you have sore knees?
I was crippled. I was fine while I was stood up. The moment I sat down, I'm like, oh, nothing works. Oh, everything's gone wrong. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to be standing at the keyboard anymore. I'm going to have to sit down.
Yeah.
Can't be doing that anymore.
Old man knees is now a thing.
Yeah. So I was going to have like the synth there and then the recording stuff just off to the left on the top shelf of my desk, and it'd be great, but I can't do that now. No, that's not going to be practical with my knees. I'm like, nope, it'll be recording thing on the workbench behind me and synth in front of me, and that's how it's going to work. It was worth a try, I thought. Rather foolish, I think, but it was worth a try. Naive of me. Naive of me to think that my body would allow me to do something in this day and age. Oh, you know, I was thinking about that Subway downstairs. I think I may still have a couple of tins of Big Soup. Oh, no, I've got a choice. And it might be beef and veg. I've got a choice. It's a difficult choice, that. We're up to... James says, sandwich is calling. Apply sandwich to face. And then you need to tell us what's in the sandwich. You can't just say sandwich, like you can't just say pizza. Bill says, it's not the house. You'd both need more bench. Yeah, but Bill, with you, it's not more bench, it's more benches. God, imagine the things Bill could build if he put all his benches end to end.
Oh, yeah.
He could build Ted's Titanic. And have room to spare.
Ted's now sitting there going, great idea, it's in the post.
Add to basket. James says, I thought you were literally in a cupboard. It's funny though, because it's like when you pan up the camera sometimes, it looks like you've got like stuff on the front of the shelf and then nothing behind it, but of course there is.
Oh, yeah, these monitors, it's kitchen.
Yeah. It is massively efficient use of space.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Case of having to, mate.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a kitchen. See?
You're a kitchen.
I'll move that. See, and behind me, the monitors there is kitchen. Look at that. It's all my consumables in there. See?
You could get a lot of pot noodles in that cupboard.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you have a pot noodle cupboard?
yes, next door.
Oh, yeah. Here are all the things you're not allowed to touch.
And then obviously, right the way down there,
Oh, yeah.
all the way along here.
Batmobile. Oh,
Mate. We paint racks that takes up an entire door.
Mm-hmm.
And next to me there, the pegboard and all of that. Like, that's actually a door that goes out to my wheelchair ramp that opens. Every bit of space is utilised, and then if I get bored, I can look at all the artwork on my ceiling. Fox is fascinated by my little cutout there. It's just so that the bottle can fit on the shelf.
yeah.
Obviously, my rather large fan there, 19-inch fan to keep me cool. Stash.
What I love is the fact
3D
that
printers.
it looks like each wall is clutter full of stuff, but if everything's on little hinges and it's all like secret doors behind panels.
Yeah, I've got next to me there. I've got a drawer, and when you open the drawer and slide it out, it's actually my printer in there. In this cupboard is the compressor. Then down the bottom, there's my Xbox on the shelf that all slides out.
That's the happy cupboard.
In here, I've got my spray booth. This here is a plotter cutter, one of them silhouette cameos. That slides out on the shelf and the leg falls down. I can do all my masks and print them out. That's my spraying hand when I'm airbrushing. Stops me dropping my airbrush. It's got a metal strip in there if I've got the shakes. and I feed the airbrush line through that when I'm spraying everything, that stops me dropping the airbrushes. So every cupboard has got a purpose.
Yep.
And obviously all me glues and glue holders live in there.
Half of the cupboards open into
Paint
secret
racks,
dimensions.
self-standing paint rack there.
Mhm.
Paint racks everywhere, and then obviously right behind me there, all me paints. That's me green screen above the door there. That pulls down, and then if I'm struggling to see the paint rack, everything lights up. Says, see,
Ooh,
so I can light my paint rack up and see it.
nice.
See all my
It's just a
paints.
massively efficient use because there isn't an inch of space wasted, is
Yeah.
there almost?
And then obviously I've got all my fish food and stuff like that. Throughout attachments for Dremels, bench presses, and then above me head there, reballs.
Two Beyblades. Two Beyblade boxes.
All my weighing scales, that's my little diorama up there that I use. It's the garage. And then up there, as you can see, all the boxes, different builds in storage on top. Part work stuff there, Batmobile.
That Batmobile.
Eleanor.
Look at that. Both of them. Ooh.
And then right down the back there at the moment is all the Warhammer stuff. So yeah, it's pretty well stored. And then here's all my filament boxes to keep me 3D filament. It's all got humidity meters in them and stuff like that. So yeah, quite
Basically, it's a house full of stuff in a room.
yeah. Hella was in here one day because she had run out of ink on the printer in the lounge. She said, "I'll nick your printer." And I said, "Well, I'd rather you not." I said, "You can use it though." And she sat in here. She was in here about 15 minutes, and she's like, "I know there's a printer in here, but I don't know where." Sorry for the webcam moving around. I'll do the cable after the show, sorry. But yeah. But yeah, she couldn't find the printer, and I'm like, yeah, just pull the drawer out, it's in there. She was mightily impressed. I'd never have known there was a
Rightly
printer.
so. Now it's like I say, it's like a house full of stuff in one room.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a bit of a pack rat, and I've got stuff jammed in and crusted in, but not as anywhere as efficiently or as intensely as that.
Well, you've got to make the most out of the room. It's like a little TARDIS, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, you've got to work with what you've got.
Exactly.
Bill says, I would love to do the 200 scale ships, but I'm not having anywhere to put them when they're done. This is the downside. I've actually run out of space to store any kits now. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing with the things I'm building.
Yeah.
Jeff asks, did Ted ever finish his Titanic? It's still ongoing. And James says, such amazing organisation.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but everything's got a space. There's a home for everything in here, you know. It's like my iPad. When I finished with it, it's a 3D printed rack. It just slides up and locks itself away. Underneath the cupboard there is my big bottle opener. This up here has got a big blade on it that grips the jar lids and things like that. Where I struggle with my hands, I can't always open things, so that I just put the jar up underneath like so, give it a twist and it pops the lids off.
Nice.
So there's all kinds of little widgets and gadgets, and then obviously you've got my fish tank there, and then below that is drawer units. This is my stream deck that I'm using to run the stream. I'll give it a full tour. There's me Yeti that you're hearing me through, which always fascinates people in the hangout because I'll be sitting here airbrushing with my spray booth going literally there, and they can't hear it in the hangout. Because behind that eModels thing is Bruce Willis, and when I move him out the way, I've got a duct, and I drop my spray booth vent on it, and the pipe runs along underneath the back of the bench and goes out of the wall. So literally, if I want to spray, I just put my spray booth here, click the vent on, slide it back, and it locks in. And as soon as I start the spray booth, the pump underneath the fan starts extracting all the dirty air out. And all my resin printers connected to it as well. The ducting goes right underneath the bench here. It goes along the wall like my resin printer. The ducting for that plugs into it. So yeah.
Ducting.
always fascinates people when I say, yeah, I'm going to just get the spray booth out, and I just go click, click, and they're like, what's that? You've just plugged that into the extractor system. And they're like, oh.
Dark magic place.
It is, but when I first moved in here, literally, I had a folding table with one of those breakfast things on it.
Yeah.
And then when I ripped the kitchen out, I thought, well, rather than throw the kitchen out, and I just put it along the wall here, right along the wall, and that was the basis of the man cave, because I used to have it out in the shed back in the day. But when I had my first heart attack, I was out in the shed. And of course, it went a bit, so H didn't want me out in the shed anymore. She wanted me indoors. And that's where this used to be Helen's utility room. Because when I first started streaming, people actually thought I was gay. Because I used to have that big Tom Hardy poster behind me. Do you remember?
I remember that.
And of course, I used to go H, and didn't say her real name. And people thought H was Harry. Because, and someone said, oh, when are we going to meet your partner then? And I went, she's cooking the dinner. Oh. And I went, what? Oh, we thought H was short for Harry. People thought I was gay because I had the Tom Hardy. So I explained to them, this used to be Helen's utility room. And she used to spend many hours out here alone with her spin dryer.
Yeah.
Looking at her picture of Tom Hardy.
On the full spin cycle.
Yeah.
Right. What time are we going till, buddy? It's 2:00.
Is it really? Oh, that'll do then. That'll do.
Yeah.
My first initial test fit of the side panel is in place.
Look at that.
See where it's going.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. And it will come up over the front. A copper roof.
Just makes the car look even better.
It's something different. I've seen it done before, and I just want to do my take of it. There's going to be someone that looks very similar too. Yes, it does. And I'm going to just add my little twist to it because I liked the idea. And
we wanted an El Camino.
Yeah, it's a
I'd
good
love
little
to
kit.
have a real one to drive around in.
Yeah, it's a good little kit.
Quickly jump through the comments. Such amazing organisation, says James, about your room.
Oh, cheers,
Edward
mate.
says, nice. And Bill says, when I did my recent reorg, it started to feel like there was so much stuff that was never going to find a home. Then suddenly everything went somewhere.
What you need, Bill, is more benches, mate.
Yeah, you clearly need more benches to store things on. And then while you're storing things, you can work on things at the same time because it's a bench.
Exactly.
Yeah. Always be benching.
So he did there.
Yeah. I have assemblated. I built a missile launcher and a couple of little things. I put the lid on, which is glued in place now. I started to build the crotch, which I need to clean up because it's got the glue in the joint.
You're a crutch.
Thank you very much. I've started to build the legs. And I built 2 of the ring joints for the crotch, but I can't put them on because I need to get the glue smoothed off first. So, little bits and bobs.
Happy days.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. That's your first late night eModels show.
Yeah. After dark, behind the beaded curtain.
In the audience, is it something that you're happy to see and watch us doing? Because at the end of the day, this is your show.
Yeah.
And, we're happy to sit and do these every Monday because, it keeps us occupied, keeps our eModels builds going. And like I said before, keep an eye out because things like Festa's Factoid will be making a comeback. So
yeah, and it keeps him off street corners, which is best for the community.
We'll probably throw the odd what's in store, new stuff that's coming in, tools, equipment.
Yeah, there's a sale on. We'll probably go through that.
Bit of gallery and that. So we'll move that sort of thing into this show so we can chuck a complete gallery show in. And when we're doing them, I'll just intersperse the odd factoid and frivolity and just take the boredom out of it. So there you go, folks.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming along and keeping us company.
Absolutely. Big thanks for popping in and all of that lot. We'll be back doing a Warhammer this Wednesday. Over on my channel, Festa 67's Workshop, so tune into that. What time are we doing that? 9 p.m. or are we going late?
Late for me, please.
Yeah, there you go. So that'll be in midnight. So apologies, folks. But you can always watch it back Thursday. So there you go.
That's our kind of time slot, isn't it, really? For
Yeah,
our
we'll be
lives.
doing that. So keep an eye out for that, folks. Until then, stay safe and well. Thanks for coming in and keeping us two pillars company.
Yep.
And we'll see you Wednesday over on my channel for a bit of
Grammar Wednesday.
And don't forget to go and spend all your hard-earned cash at eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
Oh, your model making needs.
All of them.
What are we doing this week? Have you primed your big tiger yet? Or are you going to do something small? Because I can do something small as well. I've got a little grot tank over the back there.
I'll see if I can get it finished building. I've got a little bit of building left to do on it. So if I can get that done tomorrow and prime, then I'll be on that.
I may have got carried away, folks. So, yeah, that'll be making an appearance soon. So,
Mine's
keep an eye out for that.
Mine's in bits, but look at that.
So, I got carried away again.
I shall keep you in the loop. If I can get it all built and primed, then yes.
Yeah, but don't rush, mate. There's other Warhammer stuff we can do, so don't fret.
I'm happily building away at my own speed. It's quite good fun.
All right, folks. So we'll love and leave you. Thanks for joining us. See you on the next one.
Adios, amigos.
Bye-bye.